What problems do they present for you?
Well, they all shoot pretty decently. They'll attack you off the dribble as well. You know, Bowman and Kalinsky, they both shoot the three very well. They're both shooting like 45 and 42%. So you have to limit those opportunities from them. You know, so you just can't allow them to get out to a good start. You got to try to change things up and make other people beat you.
What do you need from Keys now that she's in the starting role?
Right now, if she plays like she did against Iowa, I'll be very, very happy. She went above and beyond. You know, it was her best rebounding game. Really strong offensive game, but she didn't have to play, has ever had to play that hard and attack and get those rebounds, and she was able to attack the basket, miss some bunnies, but she'll make those next time. It's just, you know, having that experience doing that. So, but the hardest thing in anything is staying consistent, especially as a freshman. So, but real pleased by how she's elevated her game and stepped up for a teammate.
How long do you anticipate Bridget being out?
You know, they said 4 to 6 weeks. You know, we're hoping a little bit sooner. You know, it depends a lot on her progress this week, probably. But right now, she's, you know, making some good strides.
What was her diagnosis?
It's a high ankle sprain, so those are tough to come back from just because of the cutting and running and stopping and that type of thing.
Did the rotation you use Sunday, is that more in the line of what you want to do? Or is it going to just depend on who you play, as far as, you know, players coming off the bench and using those people in those roles?
You know, right now you need to play every kid. You know, there's 9. Some games, some might not fit the style of the team that we're playing against. But if we can rotate people in, but if we, you know, again, it comes back to executing the offense and defensive game plan, which we didn't do real well against Iowa. But if we do those things, then it's a great opportunity to rotate bodies in and take away certain things and build more confidence. But you know, I mean, we're getting into our 6th game out of 18-game schedule. You know, and we've got to be able to rotate bodies when we can. So you know, the key kids at the very end of the game can, you know, finish out the game.
Can you talk about Whitney Bays, where she is now compared to where she was when she came here?
You know, the biggest thing is that she's just has developed on the offense and defensive end, and maturity and really getting in basketball shape. You know, because she's been injured so many times, it's always trying to get her back into shape, because you're always going to play better when you're in shape. You know, and I think that part she's really elevated, and then offensively, I think she's done a good job of expanding her game. Being able to score differently down low, being able to score off the dribble, as well as just, you know, knocking down a 15 to 18-foot shot. So I think that's been good, and then being able to be a better communicator in defense.
Where would you rate Whitney as far as players that you've had the opportunity to coach throughout your career?
Yeah, I mean, Whitney's, you know, just with some of the records that she's been able to break, you know, she's one that she's fun to watch. You know, when she's really in her zone, she's fun to watch, and be able to develop her game. And, you know, so she's one of those players that people always remember, you know, and I think that's the biggest thing is the impact that she's made. It's one that's going to be remembered, and that pretty much is something that's special about a player.